fireworks, and then we'll see what goes. Yeah, I don't know about Biden. What's up, Emma's World? Yeah, it's Juneteenth fireworks here in Galveston Island, guys. Got Juneteenth fireworks here on Galveston Island, guys. What's up, our guy? Good to see you, friend. What's up, Mr. Cool? Bone Thug I don't know if you guys can hear the wind or the Bone Thugs in the background. There we go, Joe. You know what's up. So the music for the fireworks are broadcast over a podcast. This is the Galveston Juneteenth celebration for anybody that's coming in. thought this would be a fun way to start off the night of cop watching everywhere. George Floyd's family is in town today. A little interesting. Galveston Juneteenth celebration for those who's coming in. Thanks for the love. Yeah, man, you gotta love that big finish. Oh, yeah. So for those of us that watch the channel, Harvey's over on Broadway. This is all blocked up right now for obvious reasons. Looks like the Popo just walked off over here. They're over here messing around. So they had 37th locked down. They had engine 1 here. Sure couple people got burned. There's a decent amount of debris that falls on the ground. Nice to see you. Alright guys, I don't know what our plan is going to be here. Harvey's on Broadway, I'm on Seawall. As you can see, it's a mess around here. I'm gonna head the other way a little bit. Kind of figuring there's going to be quite a bit going on here this evening. This event lasted till 10, which is right where we're at. So aside from the people hanging out, we're going to have a mass exodus off the island. It usually ends up in, you know, some car accidents and what just come with this kind of traffic. So we'll get out and do some watching. Ferris wheel in the distance. That's off 25th on the pleasure pier. It's a good little taco stand there. The pork is pretty awesome. Juneteenth is a celebration of the day that they came down and let all the slaves on Galveston Island know that they were free. It was 2 years after they'd actually been freed, but I guess somebody forgot to let everybody know. One of those deals. Galveston's just notorious for it. So yeah, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, the military and the governor at the time came down and let all the slaves know that they were free. Widely held as basically the last day of slavery. Alright, we got a mess now. It's a long walk. I thought I saw cop cars down here, guys. I really didn't want to have to walk it, but there ain't no point in trying to drive it. So we're gonna hoof it till Harvey will come pick us up here in a minute. I'll give him a call real quick. Is Harvey live, Angel? Jump up to 25th and Seawall. That's a pretty busy intersection. It looks like there's cops everywhere up there. Or there was. And it wasn't this guy.
How you doing?
All right. Here we got the spot. This place has got like 4 different bars in it. It's kind of a cool thing. Still up there. They're probably just directing traffic, but we'll see. Got thumped. The infamous poop deck on a good episode of Walker, Texas Ranger. I think he threw somebody out of there. What we got going on in the chat? Anything cool? Everybody just hanging out? That's nice. So I parked by the fireworks, and then they had the main event kind of over here, they had I don't know, some trumpet players, violinists, guest speakers, all that. Float bar there. They got 2 layers and a pool. I'm gonna tell you right now, sitting in a pool with everybody else drinking beer, dude, no. Just swimming in it. Oh. So we're coming up on where the main festival was at. I'll take a water. I walked from the fireworks show. That's me getting my steps in right there, buddy.
I got water, Red Bull.
I'll take a Red Bull. Yeah, there we go. All right.
How was your boat trip?
I hit a couple, man. I done half the East Coast and half the South Coast this last year. But
You gotta be here a while.
Yeah, we stayed for a few minutes.
Well, I was gonna ride with Douglas.
Yeah, you can ride around Douglas real quick. I got this.
But I got to do half the South Coast on the boat I want, at least the model. So,
Is that Harvey?
yeah. What's up, Harvey? It's Miguez. Hold on, push it real quick.
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Did you want to pull up? You got Miguez here, and everybody's kind of chatting.
How far?
I think that if you just kind of go down that street a little bit, or just pull in there. Oh, you know what? That's a parking spot between them 2 cars.
Something happened on Broadway, but it's probably over there.
Yeah, I think everything's going to kind of be, I don't know. This is where the main thing was, so everybody's kind of filing out. Yeah. Right in between those 2 cars in front of you. Oh, I was down, I'm on like behind the brick house where the fireworks were at. Yeah. Well, I was kind of chatting, so.
Hey, dude, you thirsty? Yeah. I got Red Bull and water. Which one? How you doing? How you good to see you, man? All right. Need more. That's what we're back, man.
I figured I would just kind of see what's going on here because they're still getting everybody out and all the cops are sitting here. All the guys we don't normally see.
All right, I'm gonna park. Yeah, they were wanting to park clear down. So when we finished finished down on Broadway with all that stuff, we came up and I'm like, we're not clearing this out, dude. There's
No, why?
well, park,
I mean, I get it.
Park close to 10 and they were having a bunch of fights. So, but most of those kids ran off once it's off.
Yeah. Yeah, because if it can be like this, these are kind of the best times I've always found at events and stuff like that when everybody's cleaning up and being cool.
Yeah, nobody's.
Let the bullshit wind down.
So they're just gonna drive around, remind everybody the park closed. Thanks for coming out. Should roll pretty.
A little bit of presence goes a long way. Asshole intervention just creates animosity and anger. Yeah. So did you go through, did you see what I was talking about on the GMPA?
Dude, I saw a big Costa Loca posted something.
Yeah.
So I went back and tried to find it. And I couldn't. I was
Not on
vacation,
GMPA.
so.
When they fired off on me, they did it on Galveston County. Galveston County Daily News.
Oh, okay.
Because I made a comment about how they escalate and are prone to violence, and that, like, what happened in that situation, and then their solution was to start an argument and threaten me. I was like, dude, I said that you escalate situations and you're prone to violence, so you escalated this situation and said I couldn't pop a grape in a fruit fight, and
I saw that screenshot. That
yeah, you'd be afraid to talk to an officer like that when they're off duty. I'm like, dude, I talk to you guys about what you do when you're on duty. I don't care what you do at your house, man. Like, keep it professional. That's the whole point. My complaint here is now you guys are trying to say mean shit about me with no concept of how I live my life.
Dude, I was in Louisiana trying to fish with a kid. Like, it's breaking out.
Dude, I was in Venice. Man, we stayed in Venice. Getting in and out of all of that. Holy shit, dude. Because we tried to avoid the intercoastal.
Yeah.
And then, like, going through that.
So did you, like, duck off and kind of, like, follow shore and then duck back in, or?
Yeah, we went all the way around all that mud, and then, like, but man, navigating all them rigs.
Yeah.
So the captain I was with, he didn't want to run at night.
Yeah.
So the worst part of it is
I'll go say I don't want.
in order to get back into a safe harbor there, you got to pull off the water 10 to 15 miles.
Ooh.
And it's 6 knots, man. That's 3 hours in, 3 hours out. Then if shit gets weird and it's shallow as hell. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I wish we would have gone through the night, but I don't know. With the way that captain worked out, I think it was probably for the best. He's one of them guys that when the shit goes south, he just loses his cranium.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Like,
Especially on a boat in the ocean.
We
Like,
lost.
you gotta keep it cool, bro.
We lost a mainsail on a blow in the middle of the night, and he lost his shit. So I had to switch diesel tanks. I was like, dude, I kept extra diesel right here. Let me top this off. He's like, let's just switch tanks. I'm like, we haven't switched tanks yet. So he goes and switches tanks and throws an air bubble in the system. I got to reprime the motor in the middle of a 6-foot sea. But yeah, I'm like, why? Why did you do that? We were fine, you know. And he was just.
Some people just don't.
He didn't belong
under
there.
Stress, man.
Yeah, he didn't belong there. You know, that's one of those situations. You know the deal. Like, you don't run to a fire. You walk with intent.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. I mean, what? We only trained on Swiftwater, right? At Schlitter. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started off in fire, so I've been.
Yeah, but
Had my fair share.
Were you under Chief Cause? Did you go to Calm?
I was in Northern Virginia. I worked for the fire department there.
Oh, okay.
So that was.
So you never worked for the departments down here?
No.
Okay. Well, I saw that you kind of. I mean, are you the head of the Marine Division here now?
No, I'm the assistant commander, so I'm.
Okay.
So I'm like assistant commander, so like I do a lot of stuff, but I'm primarily like I do some of the Marine Patrol stuff, but the commander kind of tries to oversee most of that. I handle a lot of the diving.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I do
Yeah, because last time I saw you was there on that car
yeah.
when that guy tried to float out his delivery service.
Oh my gosh. You know that car's still there?
Really?
Yeah. So
I'm surprised because it sounds like the windows are down, so you think you could airbag that thing and at least get it to the surface pretty easy.
Yeah. It's so the problem is that far back is it's technically private property. That's not a navigable waterway. So it's yacht basin.
Okay.
But yacht basin leases, however set up from Sealy Smith Foundation.
Oh wow.
So when it comes to actually removing that vehicle, like that's why they were like, hey, y'all are gonna dive this, and I'm like, no, we're not. I'm not supposed to use public funds for a private area unless there is just a massive. There's got to be some kind of general. Someone's got to be in it for the public, right?
Yeah,
There's got to be a threat. There's got to be.
Yeah. There needs to be an imminent situation, basically.
Right. And that's
he was no longer in imminent danger.
Yeah, I mean, it's
He floated out his car safe.
Yeah, he did one hell of a U-turn. I mean,
running around trying to make money and do stuff. I mean, the other day I was going down 61st.
Nacho fries, you know?
I was going to Whataburger. I was going that way down 61st, and you know where you turn left by the school?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a 3-inch curb right there, and it ain't painted.
Ooh.
And I was like, bam, right front tire. I was like, man, it's a good thing I drive hoopties. You know, I'll roll until the wheels fall off, man.
Oh, you too, thank you.
So, did it all go off pretty good, aside from, what do we have, like the typical teenager kind of angsty shit?
It was the usual. You said something about my girlfriend on Facebook.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The partner
The same stuff that would have happened anywhere,
any Friday night in the park.
Or wherever they found themselves. I mean, I know that I've seen. Well, I've been here in this neighborhood for a couple of gunshots all the way down to the school and all that stuff. So.
The kids doing gymnastics routines. I mean, this is families.
No, this is great. This is what it should be.
Exactly.
I wish. Yeah. I mean, hell. You know, stationed a couple officers here so that people could have a typical, like, Friday night thing and let officers dispatch out of here with a little bit of oversight. It'd be kind of a neat thing, too. I think it would help with relations and people talking to cops instead of being on the other side. And
well, and the thing is, if we had the manpower to do it, you could set it up.
You could say we missed a big fight earlier.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
People recognized me, man. I couldn't believe it.
Where'd you get the tripod from?
I actually got this one off of Amazon, but it's a
It's just like the okay.
Mobley. But
So I thought it was one that you can like stick in the ground. That's what I thought it was.
No, but you can detach this and make it a mono, and it's carbon fiber instead of aluminum.
Okay.
So, like in this environment.
Well, I'm trying to find one to golf with that I can like stick in the ground. So.
But you can
That's
take
what
that foot off real easy.
Okay. Okay.
Really, really easy.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So do you live out here?
Yes, sir. I did.
Where's the best places to eat for like breakfast out
For what? Breakfast?
Probably Miller's, huh?
Breakfast?
Miller's Nanny's got a real good breakfast.
What is it?
Miller's Nanny.
Actually,
here? Past the pier?
Yeah, just past
Gypsy joint
Are
on.
they open for breakfast?
Yeah, man.
Gypsy's going to be good too.
Yeah, that's on like 61st, and they do a lot of stuff with like artisanal cheeses and like they got some nice.
It just depends on how fancy you want to go. I mean, like
It's not like expensive,
you
expensive,
got
but it's
LRD,
good.
you know, we're on 24 the post office, and you're looking for like a Latino style breakfast.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Latino breakfast works best if you live in Dallas. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
how
you want to go
Yeah.
to LRD.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. El
So
Hardy.
my wife was like, hey, we got to go to like a local spot. She was like, I need a Mexican restaurant.
Well, and there's two El Hardines. One's a truck and one's a restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the truck ain't open then.
24th the post office, I
Yeah.
think they open like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Good
Yeah.
coffee, and I mean, if you leave there not full, then you.
So what about
What
for
about
dinner?
La Station? Is that still open?
I don't know if they're still open or not.
So what about dinner on a Friday night? Huh?
What kind of food?
Anything?
I mean, if I would say seafood, 80s.
Let's see. Okay, so see.
80s is good. Boulevard seafood is really good right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I've
So
heard a lot of good
one,
stuff.
it's not Benito's.
Minnows?
Minnows.
They
Is
were
that
real
good?
good. Yeah, it's Cajun.
Okay. So I heard about that one, and then we passed a spot called Shrimp and Stuff as well.
Shrimp and stuff is like a local. It's
It's not my favorite.
Is that okay?
But
So
it's more like Cowboys and stuff. I mean, it's,
okay. But so like if we want to like find somewhere out here where we can sit.
Oh yeah. There's all kinds of.
A lot of stuff has got open seating. Like that Cajun seafood place, Benno's or whatever. That place has got like a really nice little patio, and it's a good mix of like. I like it because it's a good mix of kind of like Cajun style seafood.
Okay.
So you get some seafood and you got a little bit of kick. They usually.
I went to school in Louisiana, so
Yeah,
probably good,
if you like coon ass food.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, sir.
So, yeah, man, you know, I don't know. It's such a complicated situation. Nobody wants to be a cop anymore. And it's complicated. So it's hard to get people to hire in, I think, you know. Then you got these guys that come around and take video of them doing their job. And
Yeah, those guys.
those guys. Oh no.
Taking your IDs.
Right. I just think it's comical because about half of the officers have figured out as long as they don't mess with me, I don't mess with them. And then the other half, as soon as I show up, they're just like, man, if you're gonna be an asshole, like, trust me, I got it in the bag, dude. I don't understand it. Refusing, I don't know, refusing to ID to me and stuff. I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying to get call details here. Wilkie arrested me in December for filming him. I was from here to that barricade from him and they fucking arrested me. I didn't even say a word to him. I was like, so were you planting drugs then? Like, why are you so mad that I was there? It's just ridiculous. I was getting 5 gallons of hydraulic fluid. It was the middle of the day and they're just not used to seeing me. I'm walking, I'm like, well, I'll video this. Next thing I know, I'm arrested. I was like, you guys gotta stop this.
What are they charge you with?
Interference.
Charge, county charge, city charge.
City charge. But I just, the city attorney just came back. They dropped all of my charges from the beginning. They just wiped it all. They're like, no, we're not doing any of this. Because it's all just ridiculous. So, whatever. And then, of course, you know how civil litigation goes. That'll be in there for another 4 years. This is winding down nice and peaceful. Like, see, that's the thing. I don't understand why they would want to. I get that there was a little bit of a fight earlier, but why put force in there and start pushing people around when people are having good conversations? Let them wind down naturally. You just had a fireworks show, everybody wound up, and then you want to come in there and do something.
No, it's just different thought processes.
Different management styles. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, the guys that were made the call that asked us to come out and look at it, just finished all the crowd control stuff over on Broadway. So,
how did that go down? I kind of figured it would.
Smooth as it can be for a dignitary visit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always some kind of crazy something or the other that goes down.
I heard you say you had Red Bull on.
Yeah, dude. I'll take a Red Bull.
I thought about heading down there for that, but I got outside and I was like, it's hot as hell. I ain't going down there.
Like being on the sun, it was not pleasant.
You're still a lieutenant?
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand
Until they fire me or above me,
I
man.
don't understand why they wouldn't make somebody like you the chief and the captain. You're not corrupt, that's why.
Don't rub the right feet. Yeah. So I figured we could cruise a little or something, but I wanted sitting here and checking things out for a minute was a good idea. We're not pushing people out of the park or letting them do their thing.
It's just, I don't see any other police down here except that there's a car down there, but
When I walked,
I can't find out who was sitting in there. There's nobody in the car. I didn't see him standing around over here or whatever.
when I walked up, there were 2 other cop cars right here and a bunch of cops.
Yeah, when I pulled up, there was a bunch of them leaving.
Yeah.
So Joe Biden was right here?
No.
That was
They were
downtown.
on. They were at the A&E Reading Chapel on Broadway. I think that's the oldest chapel, and that's like they like when the Emancipation Proclamation was read, like it got read there, and then it got read at the courthouse.
Oh, cool.
So every year there's a little memorial march where they'll all march down. Everybody participates, march down to the courthouse. They'll read the Emancipation Proclamation, and then come back and have church service.
Where was George Floyd's family doing their thing?
Rosenberg Library, and I think that was
okay.
earlier in the week. I don't think it was today. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of weird.
I think it was I think it was set up like kind of a fireside chat kind of deal, you know, like.
And,
hey,
and I
where
almost
we
kind
at
of
now?
wanted to go to that, but I caught it all too late.
I was curious, but I don't know
Yeah.
if my presence there would have
Yeah, well,
been taken dirty.
you can, yeah, if you had to go in uniform.
I'd tell you this, I wouldn't have gone dressed like this.
I was going to say, you know, out of uniform probably would have been all then you got what? Ruiz is secretary.
Reyes is the vice president.
Yeah, Reyes. Oh wow, now he's the vice president because I thought he was treasurer there for.
Who's in charge of their Facebook page?
That I don't know.
Yeah, we had a little conversation
There's,
about that.
Whoever's, I think that has the role. Whoever's the executive.
They're good at talking shit on there.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. At first, it was funny because it was all the people that normally watch the page. But then, like, as soon as the word started getting out, some of the things they were saying, they started getting. People were like, "Really? These are our police officers, and you're saying this?" That girl that got all beat up, man. That wasn't even really you guys necessarily that did that. It was when she got into county that they really worked her over. But man, some. Well, it's just sad because those guys are sitting there representing all of you guys, and you guys pay for that out of your. I mean, it's a union. You're paying dues. That's just. Whew. Yeah, that one was kind of interesting because there's a bunch of people in there. They're like, "Man, I'm in here watching this crap from Australia, and I don't know how it hit out of the country so hard. Sometimes it does."
All kinds of people follow that page.
Well, and I think it's people that came from like me and Harvey and Costa Loca.
Well, yeah, and you gotta look at the metrics too, right? Like if I watch one or two of your videos, then all of a sudden, man, it's like all I'm getting is longer videos, right?
Oh yeah.
The almighty meta.
Yeah, it's getting kind of weird. I'm glad I don't rely on it as an income source because.
Yeah, no, I don't. Sometimes I'll look at some random stuff just to let it screw the algorithm up.
Well, a lot of that stuff's dropping off, and I don't know this because it's becoming such a thing, and there's so many channels out, or we get a lot of pushback, even from Google and that stuff, and Facebook. They don't like anything with controversy and conflict in it for the most part. So. Viewpoint bias, or however you want to call that.
I mean, we've talked about it before. Like, you've got plenty of footage of us like not doing bad, right? But
Yeah.
those things don't get clicks and likes and follows, right?
Yeah.
So,
No. Well, I got so much footage that ain't even out. We're gonna see what we can do to kind of push some of that stuff around a little bit more. Yeah, because I really try and get it. I'd like it to be a little bit more well-rounded, but it is what it is. I'm trying to edit up the one where me and I forget the officers, but they pulled a guy over and he's like, "Hey, you know what? I've got a warrant for a traffic ticket. My dog's in the car. What do we got to do?" He was totally chill, and I ended up staying there with his car and the dog for like an hour and a half. But the officers were totally cool about it.
food trucks, probably.
Is there any way to get
Well, that taco truck, it's down there a little bit, but it's a pretty good taco truck.
I wouldn't do oysters off a taco truck.
Oh, oysters?
No, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear the oyster part. Yeah, oysters. I would eat oysters off that truck.
Who's gonna be open doing that?
What about Banos?
Everything is closed.
I'll let Benos open. I think they close at 10.
Oh, they might. Yeah, you might be running a little late.
That food truck, it will have
But that's a pretty decent. Like if you're down for tacos and stuff, like it's pretty
over
decent.
there.
It's on seawall.
How far down is that though? Like 4 or 5 blocks?
At 35th?
Yeah, the one by the crazy gas station.
Yeah, it's about 7 blocks.
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk 7 blocks. Let me go get
I mean,
Yeah.
they might check a float slope right here. They have a small kitchen. They do like burritos and stuff like that.
But also Broadway's got like taco trucks up and down Broadway. Yeah. All right. Well, what do you want to do, Harvey? You want to roll?
That's what I was just thinking to tell you.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll. But hey,
you guys.
it was nice to talk to you, man.
Hey, Mark, you got hoodies on your website? Like, I've seen your like coffee mugs and stuff. I took it all your stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you one, mate. You can have one of mine.
That's why I said it, to come up with some design.
We'll get one with the QR code on the back so you can just help us. Hey, did my text go through to you the other day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asleep. I woke up.
That's cool. As long as it's still your number, as long as I know that.
That's still me.
Because you have actually my backup number. You don't have this one because apparently when we were talking, that was when my phones were either smashed or in.
It was all in evidence.
It was all in evidence. They did that to him. He had to go and buy $2,000 worth
in
of.
the beach thing.
Yeah, the Jeep. Did you see what they did to me?
They get you too.
Fucking Scarborough, dude. That motherfucker. I was gonna say that's like one of the worst streets in town. No, when we went to the checkpoint, because like those checkpoints, man, they're legal to an extent, but if you use them as pretextual stops, and when you, you know, he pushed the limit so hard, like beyond hard. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work out because they had checkpoints at the end of every street, and that was illegal. But at any rate, I was like, so if I don't give you my ID, are you going to arrest me? And he's like, you know, 521.025B. Like, okay, I get that. I think this is an illegal checkpoint. If I don't give you my ID, are you going to arrest me? Get out of the car. Just fucking arrested me. I'm like, dude, just answer the question. Like, why? Why not just answer the question? Why you got to be like that, dude? So, but the great thing is they threw me in there. And they threw me right next to this guy, and Caldwell realized it when he was doing that meeting. I was like, oh, you didn't smash anybody else's phone over Jeep Weekend? He's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I looked at him, I was like, you know you put me in the same cell with him, right? Because he's telling me that Nino and oh, who's that fucking asshole? Murph. Nino and Murph were running around. Caldwell rolls up, and they fuck with this guy on his third brake light, and he pulls out his phone to record him, and Caldwell grabs his phone, folds it in half, and throws it on the ground, pulls the gun on him. And they found a vape pen on him, and he's like, yeah, and the paper next to it is my prescription. And so it's totally, because he's got his Texas medical card, and so they come in these pre-charged battery, can't unscrew them or anything, sealed prescription, and it's mostly CBD. And yeah, but now I have him on video doing what I told everybody he did to me. Yeah. So, all right. Hey, oh shit, I gotta get in with Harvey. I'm gonna grab one more water if you don't mind. Just, all right. All right, later, bud. Whoa. Probably trying to leave on me. Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Throw him in the back.
Whoa. Yeah, that way we don't lose him later. Oh, no, that one's ready to roll. That'll blow around. I'll just set that nicely. You want me to set it in the back? Or?
Yeah, throw that in the back too.
Okay. Yeah, it smells like antifreeze. I think you might have a small
I do.
leak. So if you want, we can hunt that down.
Yeah, it has been leaking. It leaks.
Have you seen where it's coming from yet?
Yeah, it's coming from up by the bumper, way up in the front. It leaks when I'm not even, engine's not even running and it's leaking.
I'll get some fluorescent dye and we'll dump it in there, and then I have a fluorescent flashlight and we'll watch it and it'll show us right where it's coming from.
Yeah, cool.
All right. I just wanted to finish my talk with him about what was I know he can't say much, but at the same time, when you have the ability.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, he's probably the most decent cop in Galveston. Ordered my release after Gaynor arrested me. Show me another cop that would do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. And he trained me in swiftwater rescue when I was doing all that shit. So, yeah, I was wondering if the AC was going to go or, man, the windows down is nice. It's so humid right now. All right, guys, we're on the seawall. Man, 121 people.
What's that?
Well,
Do you want to ride around a little bit, or do you want me to take you to your van? What do you want to do?
now let's go ahead and cruise it. Let's do the do. I finally ordered a proper dash cam.
Yeah? I'm telling you. Oh, my name.
Oh, you weren't recording.
This has been the best dash camera I've ever had. Of course, the last ones that I had were cheap. But this one works pretty good. I just wish I had one in the back.
Yeah, so I got the Red Tiger one. I thought that sounded like some crazy rip-off thing, and everybody kind of says that's really the better one.
Is it the one that has the front and the back?
Front, back, and middle. That's a 3-camera one. I was like, done, you know?
Did they store on an SD card or what?
Stores on an SD card, and instead of a battery, it has a capacitor so it can take the heat from being left in a car and doesn't heat out and stuff.
Yeah.
That was my problem with the camera, or using the extra phone, was it would say it was hot.
Number 3531, 3531.
This isn't a good place to turn. I don't know why I came over here.
Not bad.
All right, we'll cut through.
We'll cut through. They won't expect us to here.
Well, they know you're live by now, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure.
That sucks, man. I missed. But, dude, I had a headache after I got done getting a haircut. I had to lay down, man. And that little hour and a half nap, it did me right, man. I took 2 ibuprofen here, but
I was feeling like coming down, and I was like, I'll just take a quick little nap. Man, when I woke up, it wasn't happening, man.
yeah.
There was everything I could do to get up and get here. I was like, head that way. If nothing else, grab some dinner.
It's crazy that they had Miguez down there all by himself. I didn't
He wasn't. There was like 4 cops there when I walked up. But as soon as I got there, you know the deal.
They went and hid.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, we got other things to do.
Well, there was another car down there with its lights on, but I couldn't find the officer that went with him. I walked down there twice. People recognized me, bro. I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome. Sort of. The good and the bad.
I'm sure I get recognized a lot, but people don't say anything when they, you know what I mean?
Well, it's interesting because we're behind the camera most of the time, too.
Yeah.
But I have been places where, like, the conversations come up and people know who I am.
Yeah, like people mistake me for you a lot.
Which I think is funny because you might end up in my video. You're probably in more of my videos than you are yours. Well, you go live a lot now, though. You do, like, your talks and stuff.
Yeah.
So that probably gives you more facial recognition.
My deep thoughts.
Yeah.
People like that, man.
Crystal Beach leading miles going 38-752, being route to your location. 10
I've had people leave
All right.
comments saying they watched the whole 6-hour stream. I haven't live streamed.
I got yelled at for the windshield already. Wingspans over here.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, My side's even worse because I'm outside the wiper. I'll move the camera over and that should help us a lot. Thank you, Wingspan.
Yeah,
My
you
bad.
Gotta let us know.
Well, I wasn't reading the comments, so I think we can blame that on me pretty solid. But when we get a chance, I'll go ahead and give it the squeegee. It's super humid down here, so this is just...
I know we got the windows down. It makes it twice as hard to keep clean. Hey, that ain't bad.
With two of us, it's kind of hard. I should check the charge in your AC. I wonder if it just needs a little bit more juice. It seemed like it was colder when you first bought it.
It's just been steady
Is it?
little AC.
Yeah.
It never was as good as the one in your van, but it's still, I mean, feel how cold it is. Put your hand there. Oh, this fucking been in here.
Yeah.
Oh, because I put it on defrost.
Oh, okay.
Feel it now.
Yeah, no, that is
Cold as ice. It doesn't blow. The fan ain't super good, but it's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, that van, man.
It keeps me cool.
That van, you could hang meat in that thing. I'm telling you that.
I guess I'll go this way.
No, that's a good temperature there. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I did just walk a half mile too, so.
Should we clean the windshield off?
Yeah, let's do that. Were you gonna go live here in a little bit, or?
If we see something.
Yeah. I had that fireworks show right in front of me, so it was a great time to go live.
Oh yeah, that was a perfect opportunity. I was watching the fireworks show from the taco stand. It was a pretty good show.
It was cool. They had a show that was that didn't go up that high too. They had like a ground show and an air show, so that was kind of neat.
Let's see if they even have water here, man. Every time I clean my windshield, I think of Chief Roy. Because my shoulder's all jacked up. I can still do things, man. It's just painful, you know? But I don't lift anything heavy with this arm, man. I done got to where I carry cases of water with my little hand. One arm.
This thing is on its last legs.
You know what I noticed yesterday? That rubber strip for that side is gone. See it?
Yeah.
What's that for?
Just to kind of help direct the water. Just water, too, maybe no soda, whatever. Certainly better than bubbles. All right, guys.
Oh.
May not be perfect, but it's better.
It's got to be better.
It's just hard with this. The way everything is around here. Yeah, if somebody's into the fireworks, go back to the beginning of the stream.
239 is advising the male south train is northern.
239 what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's way better. Man, I tried setting up restreaming. What a pain in the ass. It's one of those things I'm gonna have to sit down and spend hours on it getting it set up.
Yeah. You trying to multi-stream?
Yeah. They said you could do 2 on the free app.
It worked for me when I got it set up, but I kept losing. It kept buffering real bad. So, and then I would lose one stream, and then Facebook demonetized the live stream. So I was like, screw it, I don't even need it anymore.
Yeah.
That helped me make up my mind real quick. I haven't streamed on Facebook ever since.
But
I mean, they take the
YouTube-
channel away.
I mean, YouTube doesn't monetize their live streams either, though. So
Yeah, they do.
I haven't gotten anything out of it.
Monetized to the gills on live streams. I made more money live streaming last month than I did off my regular videos.
I wonder if it's because you go horizontal and I go vertical.
I get a lot of donations on my live streaming too. That's
Yeah. That's not part of my gig yet.
You haven't got that set up?
I have it set up. It's just I've had like $8 or $10 or something like that.
Where are we at?
With it being vertical, it's not like subs. You know, it's random people and shorts that are popping through. So it's a different
reaching.
people. So.
And the more, alright, I was gonna turn left here, but now I'm not.
No, it's
The more consistently you do it, the more people you reach, man. I couldn't believe it seemed like Nick was reaching the whole freaking internet when he was doing it because he did it. But now that he hasn't live streamed in 2 weeks, so now YouTube will punish him for that.
oh yeah.
Next couple of times he live streams, he's not going to get the same amount of views that he was getting.
Yeah, I'm curious how that's going to work out. I'm surprised he doesn't just take the dog with him. If I had a dog, well, yeah. No, I didn't like taking Earl because if something happened, then Earl was in the car.
Yeah, then your dog gets arrested too.
Yeah, and the dog gets arrested too. So I'm going to take that back.
I've been wanting to get a dog, man, but then if I go out of town or,
Yeah.
you know, it's almost like having an anchor.
No, that's
attached
why
to
I
your leg.
100% why I haven't gotten another.
Yeah, it is some responsibility.
I want to be able to sail, travel, and be gone and do things.
Yeah.
Like when I was coming down, I was just going to buy a plane ticket for Earl. Because I'd gotten him some of his paperwork and stuff. Earl would sit next to me on an airplane. He'd be totally fine. But now when I'm in an airplane, I'm closer to Earl because he's in.
I didn't think he was going to make it out of it.
That poisoning.
Yeah, but he did.
Man, he's a tough dog.
Well, you know, he was miserable while he was going through that. God, poor
I'm just
guy.
glad I could be there for him.
Go down here and See if they're knocking each other's teeth out yet tonight.
Yeah, Miguez said that the fight at the park was just, he's like, you know, it's like the local young guys, you know, teen, 20-year-old guys that would have gotten in a fight at that park or in the middle of the street, wherever it was going to happen that night. Young, dumb, and full of cum. They're doing a lot of stuff downtown. They got that whole building in like a safety cage. We're doing some cop watching, Ray.
I ordered up all of Hunter White's body cameras from the 2 times I ran into him. So that ought to be. Since my video quality was so terrible, I might as well get their good quality video.
Tom John Roberts 7224. Tom John Roberts 7224. Gray color 150.
Yeah, I got some stuff from. They responded to my stuff about Murph's Crystal Beach stuff, but I got to resubmit some things.
They're playing games with you and making you resubmit it.
On
We
that
don't understand what your request is. Can you redo it?
On that one, I just asked for the list so I could see how bad it was, and it's only like 10 videos, so I'm like, screw it, I'll just order them all, and then I'll see which ones go to the Attorney General and which ones they give me. But yeah, they kind of are messing with me on some other stuff, and then they've deleted some shit that they shouldn't have deleted, in my opinion, but I gotta go through and kind of sort through it.
Of course, sure they do.
Yeah. Well, and then some of the stuff is in civil litigation still, so they're not going to give me that shit.
Yeah, they're not going to give you that. Government code 542.
I need an office manager is what I need. Somebody to keep track of all the silly crap.
Yeah. You and CJ.
Right?
Did you get an email from him the other day?
Yeah.
I did too. No comment.
Interesting.
I love CJ.
Well, it's a lot to keep track of. You gotta maintain direction. I get it. That's why I have 3 different emails, because I can't have all that crap coming in on multiple email channels. I have a hard enough time keeping track of it on one. Like all the public information requests and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, what are you doing, man? The light's red. Oh, he's trying to get out of my way so I can go right on red. Appreciate it, man. I'm not used to people trying to be considerate. It's literally
Like
all
he's
you.
being nice to me. I don't know what to do.
Like, what the hell's wrong with this dumbass? Oh, he's just trying to give me room to go right on red. Hey, thanks, man.
He even turned on his right blinker. I think he was like totally like doing all these signals that we're just not
Nobody-
picking up on.
Nobody ever does that. What the hell's wrong with him? I thought he was drunk. Who have you seen that's on duty tonight besides Miguez? I haven't seen anybody else.
Wingspan, he's been at home. It's like training his dog or something. I don't know who's on. I saw Miguez. I saw a couple of the other sergeants, but not ones that we usually see. Oh no, they were talking, and as soon as Miguez saw me, he started walking towards me, and they were like, "Well, I gotta go and do this." Oh,
When I first pulled up, it looked like I saw Ewing.
oh no, if Ewing had been there, I definitely would have had something to say. That fucking piece of shit.
I thought I saw him, but I guess I didn't. There's somebody there that had his same build and height and stature.
Like a pear on candy corn legs.
Yeah. His wife was the one talking crap on that Facebook page, wasn't
Yeah, she gets in there and mixes it up. So as far as I'm concerned, that's fair game. You want to get in public and start talking shit, you're on it now.
she? Her and April Roy
I think Lily Bloom is one of her aliases or something. Lily Bloom is somebody's alias.
Well, look, it's not like we're just going out and harassing cops like they say we are, because everybody just saw on your live stream, we sat there with Miguez for over a half an hour.
Yep.
He's not a bad cop.
Nope.
So, I mean, we shook his hand, we talked to him, much respect, blah, 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 blah. Everybody just witnessed it. I didn't even pull my camera out and start recording him because I know he's a good cop.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
At least he's good. I mean, I don't have any dirt on him.
No.
He's always been nice around me. When Gaynor unlawfully arrested me, he broke the thin blue line, told Gaynor to release me, that Gaynor, you screwed up, Gaynor, let him go. And that never happens, dude. That never, ever, ever happens. And I know he caught shit over that after it was over with. The blue line, I mean, publicly he didn't catch any shit, but at the police department in the locker room, he caught shit over that.
I'm sure.
No doubt.
It's just quiet right now, Ray. It'll, well, and it's a Thursday night. They had a big event today. I kind of figured as people were rolling out that we would end up with at least some car accidents and stuff, but...
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no. Hey man, there's lots of officers that'll talk to us and be cool with us now, And then you got the ones that are just twats.
Yeah.
They're just plain fucking twats. And those are the guys that,
We got to keep an eye on.
Even the guys that are being nice to us when we're not around, I don't know what they do, but at least they've got presence of mind to not act like a fool in front of the camera.
Like Hunter White.
Yeah, I mean, like some of these guys are just out of control. They don't care if the public sees them acting like that or not.
Yeah. It's the brainwashing that they've gone through.
They actually think that that's what people want, is to be abused.
They encourage them to be lawless, but if they step over the line too much, then they're like, oh, remember this oath you took? You're in trouble. The public's pissed. You're fired. And now, no family. Nobody cares about you. Ask Jared Rivas where all his brothers in blue are at after he got fired. I bet ain't nobody will even answer his phone calls anymore. They straight threw him under the bus and abandoned his ass. That's what all cops need to realize. Once you take it too far, there's no more blue line. They hang your ass and say, he's the only bad cop, not us. That's what they do.
Oh, and all the bad cops that were sitting there.
Yeah, they don't take up for him anymore. He's the problem. He was the bad apple.
Well, and those cops that were sitting there beating on people with him, man, we got all of them. Just wait until it's your turn. All of those videos are going to count against you in court. That's part of what we do. When we have videos of people being like that, as soon as a court case pops up, now we have the proof.
What do you say?
Golf cart eastbound on 30th, I think.
All right, I'll turn around. We need to turn around anyway.
You think Lily Bloom is Lowry? I don't know. Just because Lowry's not really smart enough to change up his style of trolling.
He says the same thing no matter what account he's under. There it was again, and we missed it again. Here we go.
I think it might be his wife. because she helps him troll.
Yeah.
So she'll say similar things, but in a different style.
So after Lowry,
Manually on a 2014 golf cart, black over yellow.
after Lowry ended up with a paid membership, it doesn't matter how it happened. He's a paid member. James Freeman sent me a message saying, Harvey, if you started an OnlyFans, Lowry and his wife would subscribe to that shit.
Well, what's funny is he started up another account, another Joseph Lowry account, and tried like bringing me over to his side and talking to me. And it was funny because he's like, hey, this cop's doing this and blah, blah, blah. And he's in the city vehicle doing all this crap. And he sends me all this shit. And I'm like, Lowry, that's not a city vehicle. That's not even a fucking interceptor package. Those plates are wrong. I'm like, what are you even talking about? You trying to goad me into doing some dumb shit?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
You're trying to, like... And so as soon as I pointed that out...
That was Lamar.
Oh, okay. As soon as I pointed that out, that account disappeared. You could no longer message it.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ, Lowry.
Yeah,
I point out that you're trolling me and then you fucking bounce.
once somebody's been identified as a liar, you can't believe anything they say. Still saying
Oh.
yeah, once you've been identified as a liar, nobody can believe a damn thing you say. I don't.
No.
I won't even waste my time listening. You're not gonna manipulate me.
I don't know, Zippy. Do you think it's him or his wife? It seems like his wife's the one on those, but I mean, I could be wrong. You guys watch the chats on both of our stuff more than I do, so.
Poor Lowry has to wear a strap on just to pleasure his wife.
He has to wear a strap on to pleasure himself.
Yeah.
He's just putting it on wrong.
Yeah. Poor guy has life-size replicas of his real penis on his valve stem covers. The things are like that big, Bruce, half inch. Oh, no, he's 31. Get to his life.
Probably lets it soak too. I thought these were on these weird streets. Okay. There's a weird housing project in the middle.
So we gotta go around it?
Yeah, we go to that second stop sign and then go, I think left is the best way, but
Yeah, go one street over and then come back.
well, because there's this weird like jog of a street and I don't really know that goes. I don't know, it looks like it might go through.
Looking to find out.
Alright. We gotta learn somehow.
Oh.
Watch out for this guy. Okay.
Oh! No, those are tow trucks.
Okay.
11 Dickinson is en route as well, just to check by and there's possibly a war loose paddle or in a second call.
Is this still 30th? Yeah, still 30th.
Okay. Wow, this is kind of almost down like an alley almost.
Yeah, now it dead ends again. Or does it? No, it dog legs again right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, but that's a no outlet there.
Is it?
Yep.
Well, I still want to look down there. Oh, that's not 30th. That's J.H. Clouser. All right, we'll take a left and go around. See if it comes out on the other side. It's weird that it just would stop right there, huh? I'm sure it goes all the way to the beach, huh?
Well, you man,
Maybe
this is
not.
an old town.
It is an old town.
Like these half streets. That's because these lots used to be huge because they had horses and carriage houses behind each of them.
Oh, I bet.
The history of Galveston is really pretty amazing.
I know. They used to have a pirate, man. What was his name? Lafitte?
Jean Lafitte.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not many street lights in these neighborhoods here. They're up there and they're just not. I don't know.
Oh, that was a busted call. Oh, there's 30th again.
There we
We
go.
found it.
Take your life.
Okay.
It does. It starts back up.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
That's weird.
Well, it's like they put like these churches or schools had like these huge properties, and then
Yeah.
the streets didn't go through them when they. So.
Let's see. Make sure we're not missing anything because this is 30th.
This is right in the street of motor. It's going to be line of traffic. 45 southbound, main clear. Delete.
Cool.
We're looking for them. The reality of it is, most of them had a pretty big day with Joe Biden in town and everything going on, so they're somewhere here hiding.
I wonder if it was the real Joe or the clone.
I don't know. He might have been a clone to begin with. Remember they did that inbred sheep thing a few years back?
They've been cloning people for a long time. 1951 is the first recorded. So that was in 1951 when they did the sheep.
Oh, that was in like the 90s.
That was the first time they made it public. That means they've already been doing it for 50 years, probably. Yeah, they've been doing it a long time. It's weird, but that's a rabbit hole I'm not going to go down right now. All right, here we are on the seawall.
Next to the poop.
We'll go this way.
And there's our Ferris wheel again, everybody.
They got them guys called themselves an Uber. That's a good, smart call, guys. Very smart. Nothing more dumb than driving drunk. Ruin a perfectly good drunk night.
Yeah. Nothing ruins a buzz like handcuffs in a tow truck.
All you got to do is walk on the wrong side of the road nowadays. What'd you think about that motion my lawyer drafted? That thing was slick, huh?
Yeah.
It's over with. And I don't even want.
We'll see.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a pending case, but that shit is over with, bro. It's done.
That judge is no. I'm telling you right now, that judge is bad news.
Williams.
Those JP judges. I don't know. I haven't been in front of Williams yet, so I guess I shouldn't speak too far out of turn, but from what I've heard, he's just as bad. And he's been over almost all of them. He's been on JP 2, 3, and I don't know if he's been on 1, 2, and 3. I don't think he's been in JP 4. So
She looks pretty fucking. It looks pretty bulletproof to me, man. Because they didn't. Did you read it? I don't care if you got a bad judge or not, man. They didn't follow the law correctly.
dude, that judge don't give a shit about the law.
You just said you don't know about it.
Oh, well, JP2 judge, my bad. When I was in front of JP2, that guy was bad. So, yeah, hopefully he recognizes the situation. When we say justice of the peace, I keep thinking about that same courtroom, and it's a different judge. I need to recognize that. I need to go and watch him a couple days and see how bad he is.
He seemed pretty decent, man. From what I gathered.
Okay.
Because I was in court, I watched about 10 people go up in front of him. He seemed pretty fair. He was nice to me when he called my name. When the prosecutors pulled their stunt and told the judge, they pulled their stunts in front of the judge looked shocked. He couldn't believe it. He's like, this guy just wants his stuff back. It's a walking on the wrong side of the road. Like, he literally looked shocked. And he looked at me and was like, Harvey, this is above my head. Another judge signed a warrant. I'm the first person in the history of the United States of America to have their camera equipment seized.
Seconds.
1402 seawall.
I thought it said 42 something seawall.
I heard 1402 seawall. What'd the chat hear? I heard 1402 seawall.
Did anybody hear that? Was it 1402 or 42? We're on 25th, so 14th is left. Close enough that we should be able to see it.
It's at the wing gate.
Oh, yep. Oh, wait. Is that the wind gate? Is that what you said? Did you hear that? Or,
That's what the show.
oh, that's what the.
I mean,
Okay.
I hope I didn't hear that wrong.
Okay, it was 1402 wingspan? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Wingspan. We are on the way. That sounded serious.
Yeah, somebody trying to kidnap her.
We'll be there in 3 minutes.
Remember, if you're going to kidnap somebody, at least do 1 semester of community college and get a badge.
That might draw a SWAT team, that call like that. Like I was saying, I'm the first person ever in the United States of America to have their camera equipment seized for walking on the wrong side of the road, and I'm the first person in America to ever have a search warrant served on their phones for walking on the wrong side of the road. That shows you how ridiculous Galveston County is. Even the police departments, all the other police departments are making fun of them.
Yeah, that's...
And Hunter White. All the Galveston cops are making jokes and laughing about it. They've been making jokes about it on my live stream. Not even trying to hide that they're laughing at them. It's ridiculous. I meant to ask Miguez about that, but
Yeah, sorry.
couldn't get a break in.
We were kind of flowing. I was trying to get that thing moving in a consistent direction in conversation.
He would have told
But
us. He would have told us. He would have told me straight up what he thought about it. He's the kind of cop he is. He told Ganger his arrest was garbage. Let him go. I would have loved to hear what he would have said about that. Maybe I'll call him.
He wanted your hoodie and not mine. I'm so sad.
Yeah. And see, he's got.
0557.
He has my phone number. I've got his phone number. Me and him are cool. I have respect for him. He showed that he'll do the right thing. He's proved it. I'm trying to break this stigma that we just hate cops. It's not true, you know?
No, it's got to be changed around. People need to understand what we're really here trying to do.
Yeah.
We're trying to let the good cops shine and the bad ones go away. They need the bracelets they're giving everybody else. So you're gonna have to go right and then left. Okay. I wasn't sure how that. These streets here are weird.
Those do not your signs are very visible.
Those
Can't
ones
miss
are.
those.
There's a couple other streets where they're not as visible. Everybody just coming in, we're trying to get to this call, so
We'll be there in less than a minute.
we only got a couple blocks left.
Well, it might take me longer to park to get there. We'll see.
So here's the wing gate.
Is that it? This is it. There they are, right there.
I do believe we can park right here.
Park in this.
Yep.
Where are we at? Over here? Over here? The punter's over there. He'll tow my shit.
Yeah, it says Beach SS parking area. Right here.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah, it says park.
Alright, I'll meet you over there. I'm gonna roll one.
Okay. Oh, that's the bad part about being the driver. You got to put the car to bed when everybody moves. We got a lady who wants to get involved. She got beat up by the police here, so she wants to get involved with helping out. Hopefully she'll maybe come and be a chaperone for us one of these days. How's it going, guys? Looks like they went to the back. I think they all came around back. Yep.
But a woman has an intuition. Okay? We were having a great time. We did have a great comfortable. I don't feel safe. I was all by myself. Oh no, you can't go because there's a dance. No, you can't. And I know Joseph didn't have to go. He had to drive. And not just him, not his brother. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to get into it. Okay? And I sat at the station for like 20 minutes. And I was thinking about yeah. But I didn't know that. So I started looking down. Well, they were from, I think they were in the Cyprus. And Joseph and his, I think his dad, I can't see that it's not, because they would take me out to go to watch. Now he's not going to have money to do that, give me a ride home on Monday, because I don't want to go money. I work in Texas Furniture, and the only job I have right now is in Spring, Austin, and San Antonio. And until I get my car fixed and ready, I can't go. So I was excited about seeing Joseph. He was working with his dad for 2 weeks. Okay, I asked him to leave me alone. I was crying. He said, "Leave me alone and I myself." I'm hurt. I'm very hurt, you know. And the thing is, it was a good thing that he was making me. I just got in there. I felt my intuition. And then they both opened up on me. And I said, "You're coming in and said they were from this." And I said, "And I'll tell you kidnapped me. Because I told you I had no money to get home to my kids." Joseph, I even said, "Joseph, just please give me your finger instead of paying the money for your Slitterbond spot. If you put on wells, any money there is going to cost us for that. As soon as I can pay it, I'll give up the rest. I'll give it to you." Not no. But my daughter, she got 300. I'm sure it's not going to be my daughter. I might be able to find something. I'm in the Cyprus. I actually live in my car. I wish I was still in my car. You know, I have to get a tire and I have to get the right of me to here and I have to register my things that I have my son's car. So I don't even drive it out of the parking lot. It's basically sleeping because I go by the law, you know. So I am trying to really help people by myself. Oh no, you can't find the place. And I hate it. It's really bad. You know, I was just thinking that it was thinking. I asked him, I said, what is this? Huh? Oh, okay. But you know, I'm not, you know, some people are like, that want to do that. I'm trying to put those expressions
He says they always do that. The First Amendment.
Where'd those other 2 cops go?
That's what I was wondering. Was if they went around looking for him.
Call was 2 guys.
I mean, if you want to.
2 guys were getting handsy with it. What? You're gonna go look for the other 2?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Look, okay, I didn't know which way you wanted to go, man. All right, guys. Harvey's on that one. I'd imagine he's probably live. There's no point in us both covering the exact same thing. These 2 cops went this way, so I don't know if they came this way to look for the car or what. So I know it's been a second. But basically, I don't know, it sounds like they came down on vacation and just domestic stuff. There used to be a Denny's here. It burnt down. I think the police are just right over there, guys. trying to listen, guys, so stick around and I'll give a recap. So there was some sort of a disagreement. She wanted to go home. That's her. There's this dickhead. Alder. So she wanted to leave and doesn't have a way home. And I don't even know that there was violence involved. That sounds like she wanted to leave and doesn't have the means to get herself a ride out. And then claimed he was kidnapping her. I don't know, but it's definitely, I'm not sure if there's violence involved, but it's definitely a domestic situation. That's her right there. They brought her bags. Or his. over there. Sorry, I was trying to pull that glare off. Just a second. Trying not to get arrested on some domestic stuff. The boots get the licking, that's for sure. We still got another coming in. So if you guys want to see the other angle, Harvey's right there. He's got hers. There's more around back still. looks here. Angel, can you hear anything he's saying? Or am I just interrupting? Oh, but you can't hear him. I'm gonna say yes, 6 or 7. Yeah. Yeah. I think she didn't want to be on vacation anymore. Over exaggerated the situation. You're giving her a ride out. Like she wanted to be. Probably just giving her a ride so much that she yeah. So I guess I don't know, I'm trying to hear. They ain't booking him.
I'm not gonna risk my reputation for her. I work there, me, Rizzy, and Good News. We heard this thing. We heard talk a lot.
You got a chance. You got a chance.
Somebody got arrested. Yeah.
Just curious.
It's a misdemeanor out here now. It's the expediter warrant.
Yeah, I'm Galveston on transparency, and that's Harvey Freeberg. So we're both live. I'm sure he's live. Yeah, it's like his camera's live.
They pay on
I mean, I'm monetized now. He's been monetized for a while. So we're out a lot. Yeah, a lot goes into it. So he's the guy that ended up having to call to get the situation ended, I guess. That's what it's kind of sounding like. Shoot. I don't think there's anybody in the car. Is there? I didn't know. No, that's not what we're up to.
What's up, Joe?
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
Just ask him again. He likes to ignore me. I've probably asked him. I've only seen him twice. I've asked him 5 times, and he just keeps ignoring me.
Queens was telling me that they're telling them now not to identify until the call is over. as this call's over. And
Thank you, brother.
Ask him.
can I get your, yeah, can I get your name and badge number? Call's over, man. 1027 in your manual. Come on, dude. Call's over. Just identify.
This is car number 2318.
Yeah.
I'll file a complaint on him.
Fuck that motherfucker.
2318. What time is it?
What time we got? Somebody want to post up the time? We're right about midnight, I think.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll go file a complaint.
That call was over. He was required to identify. Yeah. Hey, peace out, man. You guys enjoy your weekend, man. All right. Hey, you want to go back the other way, or you want to walk around this way? Everybody come out to see what was up. That's cool. Y'all got a room and a show, right? Say hi, everybody. There we go. Room and a show. What's up, little man?
Yeah, one of the friends had a warrant, so they took the friend for a warrant. That was it. Just a dumb, idiotic call.
Y'all was doing police audit?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Harvey Freebird. That's Galveston Island Transparency.
Okay.
You guys are live right now, so.
Yeah, I'm live right now. Let's see.
For sure. I'll give y'all a phone.
Yeah. Galveston Island Transparency, Harvey Freebird.
What's up?
I'm Galveston Island Transparency, and that's Harvey Freebird. Yeah, man. Yeah. We're just trying to keep everybody straight, man. Yeah. Hey, have a good weekend, guys. Is that constable truck still over there? He must live here. You'd think this hotel would clean up their mess. They're responsible for that sidewalk. These people, man, they hooked this sidewalk up. In Galveston, the homeowner has to do the sidewalk. All right, guys, we'll be on to the next one. We got a constable truck sitting right there, but I have a funny feeling he lives right here. One of these. Or she. I don't know if we have any female. Yeah, no, we definitely have a couple female constables right now. At least one. I'm straightening the curve. Arrested. Oh, I'm tempting fate.
I wanted to see if they were still back here because until
No, I got you. It's all good. Getting my steps in.
I've got a windsock.
I almost think that, especially with these Samsungs, having a good case almost makes it, takes care of it better, but I don't know.
chain on that guy for the last time he refused to identify. He hasn't learned his lesson and he's still doing it.
Yeah, I've got one to deal with too. So we're gonna have to break through that shit again.
I asked him, could he please take care of that? Because I'm always the one that has to do it. Yeah, I'll do it. He didn't do it.
Ooh, baby.
What's up, Carolina? We're not going to stay long for hours tonight, but we'll go for a little bit. What do you think, Bruce?
Yeah, man. All about it.
Did you
We're
hear-
already here, so might as well.
Did you hear how proud that guy was that he called the cops on his friend?
Yeah.
She wanted to start an argument, so
He was sitting there. He was like, "They're both homeless. I was taking them out. I was being a good guy." So we got in an argument. I figured I'll call the cops and make sure that, you know, he goes to jail and she leaves. He was pretty proud of himself for putting his friends into a bad spot.
he said Grizzly's his best friend.
And Grizzy's his best friend. That ain't us talking smack. That's the guy that called the cops on his friends. Saying that Grizzy's his good buddy.
I'm gonna make a short out of that. Grizzly's my best friend.
Grizzy's my best friend. I call the cops on people. I had no choice. This old woman. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm a frequent flyer on Grizzly's channel. We lick boots together and get unfiltered access
Yeah,
to police boots.
he was just sitting there licking that guy's boots. You know, you guys are cops, man. That 30 cops, there's only one bad one. You know, you saying some shit about like that. I didn't catch all of it.
I
but-
love you guys, man. I was surprised that he didn't choke on that guy's boots. And then after he got done talking about how good of a cop that guy was, he violated his policy and refused to identify. Unprofessional and violated his policy. Where should we go?
Liggity. Hey, Wingspan, you got a computer screen opened up?
I got a video all edited up, ready to go for tomorrow.
Damn it. This guy I've been trying to help out a little bit. He got locked up again. He's got a unique story.
Are you looking down these roads?
I'm trying to find this policy.
What, the one to identify?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because until they change it, that's their policy. I don't give a fuck what they say inside that police department. Until it's officially changed, that's their policy. That's that.
Yeah, Fort Worth.
Ooh,
I don't care about even the laws.
got a little spicy on that one.
Fort Worth will tell you, you got to stand on your head or I'm arresting you. And they will arrest you and then they get away with it. Like nobody has successfully sued them. I sued them twice and they got granted qualified immunity both times.
Police department,
So they just keep getting away with it.
policy review.
I know Mata's got some lawsuits on them.
Harry Navy, black male, as a city feels not eligible, expired in 2008. Supposed to be suspended in WLI. He looks to be clear warrant, but we're not getting subject, so I can't confirm what I
Badges, patches, and identification. 1027.
Unless shit just starts popping off, you know? Last time I said that, I ended up down there at Harborside till 8 o'clock in the morning, waiting on them to pull that car out of the water.
All right. Is it off island? All right, guys. So 1027.8 actually says that every one of those cops is supposed to have a business card, and that they shall provide it to any member of the public who requests one.
That's their policy.
That's their policy, is that the department gives them, supplies them with cards, and that they give it to anybody that requests it.
You know,
And that's the business card, and then the identification one is 1027.6.
we had them giving us business cards about a year ago, but then we started slacking on it
Yeah.
because we had them all identified. Now you got all these new fuckers coming in. We need to we have to teach them all over again. We're gonna have to train these guys all over again, and it ain't gonna work unless we start filing complaints.
Yeah. It's the end of it.
Let's go check down here on Hunter's hunting grounds. These are Hunter's hunting grounds.
Yeah, this is the lower income side of town. So he likes to cruise through here, snatch up bicycles without reflectors. Pedestrians without reflectors on their foreheads. I think that's what Hall said she prefers.
Yeah.
Is if they have a large reflector right on their forehead.
If they catch them not on the sidewalk or on the wrong side of the road, they use that as an excuse to search. Hands are going straight in the pockets. Just typical Nazi bullshit. And we're not making it up. We've documented it so many times. They call it proactive policing.
I found it, Wingspan. Thank you.
It's, what it's really called is civil rights violations. They call it good police work.
Please watch the road. I'm not the one driving, you know. That's why we do this. The co-pilot makes this whole thing a whole lot easier.
Here's where Hunter gave me that bullshit ticket that was dismissed in less than 24 hours. Oh, the van's gone. No, it's not. The van's still there. Look, there's a car parked exactly where I was.
Yeah. On this house that's like, obviously, like, dude, they got popcorn and stuff. They were doing their cool little party. That's awesome. But that car is parked exactly where Harvey was.
Exactly where I was.
Yeah, it's got an open sign. Like, that's kind of.
They're chasing somebody. He just pulled somebody over. I don't think that was Galveston.
No, yeah, I didn't think so either, but
Sounded like,
I keep being wrong, so.
sounded like Lamar. We're just gonna go around them until they figure out what they want to do. If I was Hunter White, they'd be
46th and P?
That was a medical call.
Oh, my bad.
If I was Hunter White, they would be getting harassed, and that right there would cause Hunter to search their whole car. Oh, you were stopped in the middle of the road. I have to search your car now. It's proactive policing. You might have a roach in your ashtray. I mean, it's a serious crime here in Texas. He likes to hunt back here too, around this graveyard.
There's a parked car on. What the hell?
Parked car? What'd they say? 1616 seawall?
No, it was like 46th and P.
I thought they said heart problem. You said parked car?
Next light. I don't quite understand what's.
Alright, we'll go check it out. 46 and P. If there's anybody else heading this way, you can disregard it. That was that guy in Lamarck, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 543 cover here. Williams on Mary 4359, March 2026 on a gray and black 2023 Ford F-150. Owner is Ali Kadar. She's got insurance somewhere.
We need to go over one street, don't we?
No, we're on 46.
We're on 45th.
Oh,
45th.
sorry. My eyeballs blurred that into a 6.
Where's P at?
It's alphabetical order, so J, K, L, M, N, O, P is up here.
Just take a right on P and that'll put us right there.
Yeah. If we can. We're getting kind of close to the school thing, I think. So. We'll see where this.
The only system we have currently is PCIC. We don't have access to gas.
This is in and a half, so this will be O. Yeah,
So we go to
I think. Agreed.
That's funny behind me. I gotta make sure I completely stop. Might be Hunter.
So, would it be left here? Yes.
This is 46.
I don't see shit. Maybe I misheard it. Oh, this is 0.5. Oh, there they are, right
Oh,
there.
there they are. You did hear it right. Sorry. Parked car. Good job, Bruce.
My ears work.
Am I close enough to the curb or do I need to hurry
No, you're good. You're within 1 foot length. There we go. I got the window up for him. I don't know if that really helps on time or not. Got a ambulance on the way too. This may have been medical like Harvey was thinking. We don't really mess with these. Once the police leave, we'll be out. Well, we got fire here. right though. This was a medical call.
Yeah.
There's too many conversations on it for me to really figure out what was actually happening. So
Yep, there's actually police here.
yeah.
Ooh,
So
watch out for that, bro.
no, that's what I'm talking about.
Holy shit, that'll hurt somebody.
No, I heard something in there too, man. All right, guys. We got the fire department here doing their thing. On these calls, as long as it's just medical, we'll bounce here pretty quick. It's more about making sure the cops ain't doing some dumb shit. All right, guys, we got the scanner going, so we'll go ahead and work this. Let's try and find a better spot. We gotta get shirts with pockets to hold the extra phone. I guess I can just put it up here. Now, what car was he in?
All my life.
Yeah. Looks like everything here's pretty chill.
8824. Same call, same 8824. Can we get a next note? Start abandoned.
10-4.
I got the scanner going, so if anything pops off.
41. I'm out with them. Rise, you're very need a flatbed.
10-4.
Normally this would be a good time for me to read chat. So, oh, that's my lounge right now.
Can you also advise them the front end is sitting on the ground? All free.
Howardell, what's up?
Clear.
See names I'm familiar with. I'll stick on. Hey, we got DC in there and
The Butt Crack News Network?
yeah. Every morning, this is
They're on the road right now, aren't they? Flex?
2740, what's your location?
We wait till the twats leave. the medical, right? By our powers combined, we got to the right place for the wrong call. But hey,
that small piece.
yeah.
Before I heard they parked the car too.
Yeah, I thought they said something about parking the car on the grass or some shit, or on, I don't know. But, all right.
Something about park first.
And maybe that's what it was.
They said at the beginning it sounded like park. I think they said heart though. Bad heart.
Yeah. It looked like he was holding his chest.
Yeah, no, he had a heart condition.
I may be here.
Why'd the police show up there?
I have 451 on my call. Yeah, when they call.
They call 911.
Yeah.
Clear. We've advised multiple times that our CAD is down. We do not have any systems except PCIC.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now,
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
on a medical situation, the last thing you want is a rookie cop, because those guys are dumber than a box of rocks.
And they're nothing but ego. People don't need that ego walking around.
Those guys couldn't render first aid to a squashed frog. Or a frog with a lamp, maybe that would be more fun.
I'm gonna have to find a supervisor and let him know about this little dipshit rookie that thinks he's too good to follow those policies. Whew.
Hey, Marty, is your next stop again?
Got me cussing. Really been trying to work on my cussing.
I do good right up until somebody pisses me off.
Yeah,
and then
that's
it
me
just,
too.
Damn it.
I've been doing good all night, but just now, because I got upset thinking about that rookie, I started cussing. It's the same with me. I get mad or if I think about something that irritates me, I start cussing.
Huh?
Yeah, the other day when we did that live
Emergency
stream,
is on.
I lost my cool pretty bad. Oh well.
Not clear. 2031.
2031 received.
These new cops are like children, man, you know?
My cousin ended up catching that shit that happened. And when she saw them posting my mom's phone number, holy crap.
Oh, that was Lowry that did that.
Yeah.
He made that meme and sent it to my email. No, my WhatsApp.
So he says that one of your haters made it, and I was like, I don't really care if you made it or somebody else made it. You chose to perpetuate the shit. Like, I was like, that's almost worse. Because you're saying that Harvey's responsible for shit that you can't even blame on him. And like, what the fuck, man? What a hypocrite.
He's the one that sent it to me.
Yeah.
How can he blame that on somebody else?
He's saying that somebody else sent it to him, so he sent it to you. I'm like, I don't really give a shit who made it.
I do believe that because Lowry doesn't have the capabilities to even make memes. So he got somebody to do it for him, and then he sent it to me.
He
But
said it was one of your Dallas buddies. I know, Lowry. I'm sure you're in one of these.
Yeah, he's stalker. He's definitely stalking.
Pop up with one of your aliases and tell us what lie you want us to believe.
Once a stalker, always a stalker. Same with a liar. Once a liar, always a liar. It's just mine or yours?
I finished mine.
We gotta stay hydrated.
We need me guys running around. I could use another Red Bull and a water. Get in the back of that supervisor truck.
Got a water back there if you want.
No, I'm all good. I'm just talking shit.
Alright, we'll go check out.
Do another swing around.
So 27-10 is the one that says that they're supposed to give a business card?
1027-9, I think, was the business card one. So 1027 is a lot of the stuff that pertains to... Well, 1027 is like the badges and stuff. But the 10s are kind of an interesting section.
Saw how that guy had a white light on the front and a red light on the back. That means he's been harassed multiple times by the police, and he doesn't want to be harassed by them anymore, so he has lights all over his bicycle.
Them poor guys over there nodding out.
And they'll still find a reason to mess with him even though he has those lights. Man, you look like you were swerving, man. The bike was all over the sidewalk. I'm gonna have to search your pockets. Do you give me permission? And they're scared. They always say yeah. I was just checking on you, man. You look like you might have been sick. You were swerving. Mind if I look through your stuff?
He doesn't agree with our tyranny. He must have a mental condition.
I don't know if you ever used to watch that old TV show Cops, but that's the way they used to do people, and people would be so scared. And then the cop would say, you don't mind if I search you, do you, for my safety? And they would always say, yeah, go ahead, I don't have anything. And then the cop would search him, and he would always find something. Always.
Well, that was the funny thing about cops. If they didn't find anything, they wouldn't put it on cops, because it's kind of like this eye candy media. That's run by the Galveston Municipal Police Association.
Yeah, that's the one that
they allow it inside of the department to take pictures and all sorts of shit.
It's
Yeah,
the one that put Caldwell all over the internet and praised him like he was a god for pointing a gun at teenagers that were unarmed, that were complying, laying on the ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
51 right out.
Lowry made that his Facebook profile picture for like a month.
That's funny.
They worship violence, man. They really do. They think it's funny until it happens to them. And they think they're too good that it won't happen to them. Karma's a bitch, man.
581.
Karma is a bitch.
Be advised, you're going to have a loud noise complaint holding at the Rosalie apartment. It's going to be the apartment above the caller stopping, and she can't sleep.
Rosalie Apartments. I just said.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
Show me your address.
That was Galveston. That was the lady from Galveston. It's a loud noise complaint. That's the ones they'll show up on and escalate the violence.
Yeah.
End up unaliving somebody on a loud noise complaint. That little rookie show up with his ego. You're gonna respect me, boy. Look, there's one sitting out here. What's he doing over there? What's he doing just sitting in that parking lot? Look at that, Bruce.
543 is going to be apartment number 18. That's causing the issue.
He's watching our live stream.
Wanted to remain anonymous. 10-4.
Trying to listen, damn it.
Apartment number 18.
Music complaint 16606 Pompano Way.
Rosalie Apartments is the mark.
Ah. Gotcha. Sounded like the Galveston lady. Oh, well.
Yeah, it says that Unit 16 was recently for rent, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Damn. Hey, it's creepy.
There's one sitting right there. Who is it?
2320. It's not the Rook.
It's not the rookie?
No.
Looks like Gainer. It looks like Gainer's toucan
I
nose.
don't know. Parked in a red zone.
It's parked in a red zone. We need to say something to him.
Oh, sorry guys, I had you pointed at the damn hand.
Our sovereign citizens.
They're sovereign. We're citizens.
Yeah. They're allowed to park in a red zone. They're heroes. I'm going to tell them that Hunter will write him a ticket for that. Hunter wrote me a ticket. Where can I turn around at?
Yeah, the mods in here are awesome. Thanks for watching on Harvey's channel. I don't know what that guy was saying, but I see that at least 2 of you are paying attention. So. Who was it? Wyatt, he said, was over there flapping his, doing something suspicious.
What the hell? I guess I left my glasses at home. That was a mistake.
Okay, so that was 1027.
551 recommend
Oh,
pickup.
0.8.
Report taken at Rockford Jail.
1027.8 is the business card.
They're already gone.
Oh yeah.
We caught them violating.
Well, they were sitting there watching themselves on the live.
Yeah.
At least hit the like button, guys. I mean, hell, if you're gonna watch this, like, come on.
They were parked right there in that red zone on the corner, and now they're gone.
Look, I think they're right behind us. They're like that mountain lion on the old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Morning. And I don't see anything out here. What's the caller's address? Remain anonymous. You can give us that info. That's clear. Noise on the 60.
I'm tired of it, man.
It's like 12:30.
I'm over it. It's Wednesday. It ain't like I ain't staying out.
It's Thursday.
Oh, it's Thursday morning. Yeah.
No, it's Friday morning. You lost part of your week, buddy.
It's Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It is Friday.
Yeah, no, if we go straight and take a right, we can get me to my spot.
And what I'm saying is, it's not the weekend, so I'm not going to stay out till 2 or 3 in the
No,
morning.
but it's Juneteenth and everybody has the week. Everybody had the day off.
Everybody's
but,
got the day
yeah.
off tomorrow.
A lot of people do. They either had today off or tomorrow off for Juneteenth.
Maybe we'll catch something on the way to your vehicle.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm on the seawall, so just go straight. We got a green light. We're ready to roll on through. This light takes forever, too. It's all good. I've got like a 3-hour live on this. Aside from the fireworks, all we ended up with was that domestic call.
Yep.
There isn't even much of a video in that. Like nothing too interesting.
No, there's no video there. It would have been good.
The Migas conversational. That I could clip that and put it out. Waiting such a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna start demanding the cards now.
We got to. They got all these new rookies out here, and they all.
No, they think they can just talk to us and be like that.
Well, that one guy just
Ignore
keeps
us.
ignoring us. It's not very nice. We're trying to be cordial with him, and he just ignores us and has an attitude because we're practicing our rights that he swore an oath to protect, and he's going to give us an attitude. guess I'm gonna have to file a complaint on it. If I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. It doesn't seem like.
No.
I asked Nick to do it the last time we saw him. He said he was going to.
I don't even see Nick in any of our lives. Is he not in your live either?
I haven't seen him. Whoa! I almost got hit by a car.
I hear you. Fucking walk out in Broadway right in front of that car, dude.
Fucking, what's wrong with people, man? We've seen people get hit on this road and lose their lives bunches of times. That would have been crazy because I would have had it recorded.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Live. I guess I'll have to go back and find that one, eh, guys? Did any of you guys notice that when it happened?
Bruce, you know you're famous for missing the shots.
Me? I don't miss many shots.
I would be highly surprised if you got it.
What shots have I missed?
You missed Chief Roy hitting me.
Yeah, because you were walking around in the middle of a parking lot. I was trying to get those kids that they're saying that we were interfering, but there was 5 people in that parking lot and only 2 of them got blasted by the air horn.
I was trying to get out of the way.
I missed one shot. Harvey's over here. No. So I'm behind Joe's Crab Shack, so take a right here. That just past Joe's up into there. Yeah. No, I was facing good and forward, so I think both of us got that one. Where's the old girl? This thing was packed when I showed up.
Already, it was real and it was fun.
Yep.
It was real fun. Nothing came over that radio while we were driving?
No.
I didn't hear anything.
No.
Yeah, it's
But we were almost there for the most important call of the night. Jesus Christ, you people. Walking right in front of that shit.
Did y'all see that? Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all saw those people almost get hit. That was crazy. That was close. Yeah. They said they saw it.
Yeah, for anybody in here that didn't see it, back up 3 minutes probably. When we pulled up to that shit, then people almost got whacked. A couple of kids.
They put a 2 in. That means
And they didn't see it. Video enhancement. That's what it is. Alright.
just because you didn't see it didn't mean I'm getting what you want. I got it.
Okay. You were horizontal and I was vertical. So we'll see how it all rolls out.
All right, man.
All right. Yeah, chat with you tomorrow, bud. All right, guys. I ain't got much more to do, so I'm going to roll out as well. What you chatting about, Oklahoma? What is 2 channels? I'll sit here and chat with the chat for a second before I drop out. Harvey was horizontal live, so I think he had a better overall shot probably, but we'll see.
Port Anthony, I don't know. 10-1.
All right, my windshield smacked with the yuckiness. Oh, surprise witness. Hey, y'all remember there was a channel, it was a lawyer out East Coast, and she would do some stuff. She was doing some of the Reyes stuff, covering that. She had like a pink room, and she had like pink bunny ears on and stuff. She kind of had her own little shtick. Does anybody remember what channel that was? I was trying to look for it the other day. Is that who you're talking about? Isn't that her, Oklahoma? The surprise witness? Like a blonde lady? Lawyer? Okay, I'll have to check that out. I appreciate that. I was looking for it today. We have one of our subs is getting involved, and she's trying to figure out how she wants to work with her channel, and I wanted to throw that her way because I really like the way that she does that. That's awesome. Thanks, Oklahoma. I'm racking my brain on that one for like 2 days. All right, but my screen is my windshield's messy, and I am going home. I'm gonna grab me a little bit of food. Yeah, okay, that's definitely it, Oklahoma. I appreciate you guys. Hey, thanks for staying live with everybody. Peace.